A classic shirt is one of the few pieces that can quietly elevate a man over 50 without trying. It doesn't need loud colors or dramatic patterns. Its power comes from precision. The right fabric, the right fit, the right structure. When a shirt is chosen well, it does something subtle, yet unmistakable. It sharpens your presence. It makes you look intentional. It makes everything else you wear feel more refined. After 50, style isn't about standing out, it's about removing the noise so your character shows through. A well-styled shirt does exactly that. The drape, the collar shape, the way it sits on your shoulders, even the way it tucks or falls, these details quietly signal maturity, discipline, and calm confidence. This is why a classic shirt can either cheapen your look instantly or make you appear effortlessly expensive. Not because of brand labels, but because of harmony, quality fabric, balanced proportions, neutral colors, and the ease of a man who knows his presence matters more than decoration. Today, we'll break down the essential pillars that turn an ordinary shirt into a statement of quiet luxury, and show you how to wear it so it always looks polished, dignified, and undeniably expensive. Pillar 1. The foundation, fit, and proportion. A classic shirt only looks expensive when its fit respects the body of the man wearing it. After 50, the goal is not to look younger, it's to look sharper, more intentional, more refined. And nothing elevates a shirt more than the right proportions. Fit is the quiet foundation of maturity. When it's right, everything else, fabric, color, styling, suddenly looks elevated. When it's wrong, even the most luxurious shirt collapses. Start with the shoulders. The seam should sit exactly at the break of your shoulder bone. Too wide makes you look sloppy and older. Too tight makes you look uncomfortable. Then, look at the chest and torso. A great fit lightly skims the body without hugging it. After 50, your silhouette benefits most from a clean, structured lino pulling at the buttons, no ballooning around the waist. A slightly tapered shape, not slim but gently contoured, brings instant refinement. Sleeve length matters more than most men realize. The cuff should end right at the wrist bone, long enough to cover but not swallow the hand. When layered under a blazer or knitwear, the shirt should show 0.51 centimeters of couffin elegant detail only well-dressed men pay attention to. Collar structure is another quiet signal of quality. A well-proportioned collar frames the face, especially for men over 50. Avoid tiny collars that look modern teen, and avoid oversized collars that look dated. Choose a balanced spread, or semi-spread strong enough to hold its shape, soft enough to feel effortless. Length is also critical. If you tuck, the shirt should be long enough to stay secure without bunching. If you prefer an untucked look, the hem must hit mid-zipper, not too long, not too short, otherwise, the outfit instantly loses its sophistication. Above all, proportion is what makes the shirt look tailored to you, not borrowed from someone else. Expensive style is not measured by the price tag but by precision. When a shirt aligns with your posture, your shoulders, your balance, it becomes more than clothing, it becomes presence. Men over 50 don't need trends. They need harmony between body and fabric. And that harmony begins right here, with fit and proportion, the invisible foundation that makes every classic shirt look genuinely luxurious. Pillar 2. The material principle: fabric, weight, and texture. If a classic shirt is the canvas, then fabric is the soul. After 50, the difference between ordinary and effortlessly refined comes down to what your shirt is made of. Material isn't just a technical detail, it determines how your shirt moves, how it sits on your body, and how it communicates your maturity without a single word. A high-quality shirt doesn't need loud patterns or exaggerated cuts. Its quiet luxury begins with the fabric itself. The first detail that defines an expensive-looking shirt is fiber quality. Cotton isn't just cotton. Look for long staple or extra long staple cotton, Egyptian, Pima, or Sea Island if your budget allows. These fibers create a smoother surface, fewer wrinkles, richer color depth, and that unmistakable soft sheen you see in high-end menswear. They age beautifully and feel better the more you wear them, unlike cheaper cotton that looks tired after a few washes. Next is fabric weight. Younger men can get away with thin, flimsy shirts, but after 50, structure matters. Medium-weight fabrics, around 1-2-0-1-60 GSM, create a more flattering shape. They drape better, skim the body instead of clinging to it, and maintain presence even when layered under a blazer or jacket. The right weight hides problem areas and highlights your natural posture, subtle but powerful. Then comes texture, the detail most men overlook. Oxford, twill, poplin, chambray, each carries a different personality. Poplin is smooth, clean, and sharp, perfect for a polished, refined look. Oxford has a casual sophistication, ideal for weekend elegance. Twill has a soft diagonal weave that looks richer and more expensive. Chambray brings relaxed confidence without losing class. Texture adds dimensionality, making your shirt look considered rather than basic. It gives depth to simple colors and communicates maturity more effectively than logos ever could. Finally, how the shirt feels against the skin matters more than most men admit. At this age, comfort is non-negotiable, but comfort shouldn't look sloppy. Premium fabrics create that rare combination of softness, breathability, and structure. The trifecta that transforms an everyday shirt into a signature piece. When you choose the right material, you aren't just buying clothing, you're investing in presence. The kind of presence that says, "This man knows quality, understands longevity, and wears refinement with ease." Pillar 3. The color and tone principle, elevating your shirt with age-appropriate hues. Color is one of the most underrated elements in a man's wardrobe, yet it has the greatest impact on how polished, youthful, or mature he appears. After 50, the goal isn't to dress louder, it's to dress smarter, and nothing expresses quiet refinement more effectively than the right color choices in your shirts. A well-chosen color can brighten your face, sharpen your presence, and communicate effortless sophistication without a single accessory. The first rule is simple. Stick to grounded, timeless tones. Colors like white, light blue, navy, charcoal, taupe, soft olive, cream, and muted burgundy hold a kind of stability that aligns perfectly with mature masculinity. These are shades that don't fight for attention, they frame you with dignity. A crisp white or clean light blue shirt can instantly lift your complexion, making you look more awake, more structured, and more intentional with your appearance. Next, focus on color depth and saturation. Extremely bright or overly saturated colors can look harsh against mature skin, while overly washed-out tones can make you appear tired. What you want are mid-tone, Rich neutrals, hues with enough presence to look expensive, but soft enough to feel grounded. A deep navy poplin shirt or a cream Oxford shirt will always read classic, never trying too hard. These colors age with you, not against you. Then there's the power of monochrome and tonal dressing. One of the easiest ways for men over 50 to look instantly more put together is by pairing shirts and trousers within the same color family. A light blue shirt with navy trousers, a cream shirt with tan chinos, or a charcoal shirt with black denim. These combinations create vertical harmony, elongating your frame and projecting confidence without effort. Tonal dressing says you understand balance and intention, not trends. Pattern also plays a subtle but important role. After 50, less is more. Small-scale patterns like micro checks or faint stripes can add dimension without overwhelming your look. Avoid oversized prints or loud contrasts. They often pull attention away from your face and dilute the refined presence you're building. If you do wear a pattern, make sure it stays within a calm, muted palette. Finally, the right color does something no tailoring can. It enhances your energy without altering your body. Wearing shades that complement your undertone, whether warm, cream, camel, olive, cool light blue, charcoal, navy, or neutral taupe, soft white, creates effortless harmony. Your shirt becomes more than clothing. It becomes a subtle amplifier of your presence, signaling experience, confidence, and a modern approach to aging. Great style after 50 isn't about reinventing yourself. It's about curating colors that elevate who you already are. Pillar 4. The styling and layering system. Depth, balance, and mature structure. As a man over 50, your shirt is no longer just a single piece. It becomes the foundation for a refined layering system that adds depth, balance, and quiet sophistication. Layering isn't about adding more clothing, it's about adding more dimension. When done well, it can turn an ordinary outfit into something intentional and mature, projecting presence without flash. The first principle is mastering light, structured layers. A tailored overshirt, a slim cardigan, or a lightweight blazer adds form and vertical structure without heaviness. These pieces sharpen your silhouette and signal refinement while keeping the look relaxed and modern. A crisp shirt under a soft cardigan instantly communicates balance. Comfortable, but not sloppy. A navy blazer over a white or light blue shirt always reads refined, never forced. These layers frame your body, smooth your lines, and give your outfit a purposeful shape. The second element is the tuck versus untuck decision, a detail that heavily influences maturity and proportion. After 50, a sloppy untucked shirt can instantly make the outfit feel unfinished. But a well-judged untuck, especially with structured fabrics or slightly curved hems, can feel intentional and effortlessly relaxed. A clean tuck, on the other hand, creates clarity, height, and a polished presence. The rule is simple. If the layer is structured, blazer, overshirt, tuck the shirt. If the outfit is casual soft, cardigan, knit, a refined untuck is acceptable. This balance keeps you looking relaxed without losing class. Next comes accessories, subtle but powerful tools. A clean leather belt, a mature timepiece, and well-chosen eyewear can elevate a simple shirt-based outfit into something quietly elegant. After 50, avoid anything flashy or oversized. Instead, choose details that speak softly. A matte metal watch, a slim belt in dark brown or black, frames that complement your facial structure. Accessories should punctuate your outfit, not dominate it. Think of them as quiet markers of taste, not decorations, but signatures. Finally, the core philosophy of Pillar 4 is less flash, more structure. You don't need loud branding, oversized layers, or complicated styling. What you need is clean architecture in your clothing pieces that work together to highlight your shape, your calm confidence, and your refined energy. When the shirt harmonizes with the layers and accessories, the result is a look that feels lived in yet elevated, relaxed yet unmistakably mature. Great style at this age isn't about stacking trends. It's about building depth with intention. Every layer has a purpose, every accessory has a reason, and every choice reflects experience, not excess. Pillar 5. The Presence Principle. Confidence, posture, and expression. A classic shirt can look sharp on any hanger, but after 50, the real elegance comes from the man wearing it, not the fabric itself. This is the Presence Principle. The idea that your confidence, posture, grooming, and expression are what make the shirt look expensive, intentional, and elevated. Clothes lie flat until a man gives them meaning. The first element is confidence, quiet, grounded confidence, not loud bravado. A great shirt won't save insecure posture or rushed energy. But when you stand with calm self-assurance, even the simplest Oxford shirt becomes refined. Confidence isn't about posing, it's about clarity. Knowing who you are. Knowing what matters. At this stage in life, you're not trying to dress like someone else, you're dressing to reflect the man you've become. Next comes posture, one of the most underrated style tools after 50. A straight spine, open chest, relaxed shoulders, these instantly change the way a shirt drapes on the body. Poor posture collapses the torso and ruins proportions, no matter how good the shirt's cut is. But proper posture creates clean lines, lengthens your frame, and brings structure to every outfit. It makes the shirt look sharper because you look sharper. Think of posture as tailoring from within. The third component is grooming, the invisible polish that makes the entire look feel intentional. Well-maintained hair, a trimmed beard, neat eyebrows, moisturized skin. These details are subtle, but they make a shirt appear more luxurious. When grooming is handled with care, your presence feels composed rather than chaotic, and the shirt becomes a natural extension of that refinement. And then there is expression, the calm, mature demeanor that only time can give. Men over 50 carry a quiet strength, not trying to impress, not seeking validation, simply existing with clarity and experience. When your expression shows ease rather than tension, the shirt communicates the same message. You look like a man who has nothing to prove. Finally, the presence principle reminds you that the shirt is not the hero you are. The shirt is the canvas. The man is the art. No matter how perfectly cut or high quality the fabric, it can only enhance what's already there. Presence turns good style into great style. Without presence, even a luxury shirt feels incomplete. And that's why the closing truth of this pillar is simple. A classic shirt looks expensive only when you feel complete in it. Your presence finishes the outfit, your confidence animates it, your posture supports it. And your experience, your lived-in maturity, is what makes the shirt truly timeless. A classic shirt is one of the simplest garments a man can own, yet after 50, it becomes one of the most powerful. Not because of the fabric alone, but because of the man wearing it. When you choose the right cut, invest in quality materials, master the silhouette, layer with intention, and carry yourself with calm presence, the shirt transforms from basic clothing into a signature piece. The real secret isn't about looking younger. It's about looking certain of your taste, your values, your maturity. A well-chosen shirt doesn't shout for attention. It reflects the man you've become. Clean lines, refined fabrics, subtle colors, and thoughtful grooming all work together to create quiet luxury, the kind that only grows stronger with age. So, as you move forward, remember this. The shirt is not the luxury. You are. Your posture, your character, your confidence, these are what make the shirt look elevated. A classic shirt looks expensive only when the man inside it stands with clarity, intention, and self-respect. Wear it with ease, wear it with purpose, and let your presence complete the look.